Whoa. Final chapter. Light. That black heart Nergal's back there. I wonder if we should wait for old Greybeard. Speak of the goddamn... If you're looking for me, I'm right here. Lord Athos! You're late, Greybeard. Well, were you successful? I was. Use this magic tome. What is it? A legendary item, Aureola. The strongest light magic wielded by Saint Elimine herself. With this, we should be able to rend Nergal's dark cloak and do him much harm. And these, too, have been infused with magic that makes them more effective against Nergal. Durandal for Eliwood, and for Hector, our mods. I can feel it already. Its power is beyond words. Incredible. With this, I know I can't fail. And Linus, this is for you. Mm-hmm. What blade is this? A spirit-inhabited sword, the partner of the Manikati. This is the Sword Kati. It's not a legendary item, but its blade contains much power. Thank you. Too bad they're underleveled. Nils, is Nergal back there? I sense tremendous power. What could it be? I feel something really odd. He should have lost most of his henchmen in that last battle, but I read energy too, if only a little. Nils is right. The sense of it is different than before. Brace yourselves. He is formidable. We understand. Let's go, everyone. Beepo. Yes, I'm here. I'm listening. Now this definitely is the last battle. Like Athos Greybeard said about Nergal. Average people and ordinary weapons won't be enough to oppose him. You've got to choose who goes with us very carefully. Alright. So we're in the setup. As you can see, we can actually check the map. So finally, this whole thing about using the strategy guide helps. We're finally using it. There's not really a lot to see. You'll see on the map when we get in there what the kind of theme is, and it's bosses and characters we've met along the way, mostly from the Four Fang Defense section. Although, we'll see Uhai will be here too. And Uhai was pretty early on, if you remember. With that, though, the boss is in the upper... There's two... They show you both maps. Like right here. I can show you the other one if I slide it over. There we go. There's two maps, actually, because there's the first and second half of the stage. First half of the stage is here. We're going to have to beat all the enemies, and then the door opens, and then you fight Nergal inside. I can't see where I'm pointing, but you know what I'm doing. Because my thing's over there in the books right here. Books, yeah, I have to look over there to see the thing. But my mic's right here. So what if I brought the mic just a bit closer just so I can... Alright. Yeah, we'll start with this map. And on this map, you have to clear out all the little rooms. And there'll be bosses inside all of them. They're all really strong. They all have, like, good weapons, though. So S-ranked people all going to enjoy all these items. And then Nergal ends up inside, then you gotta defeat Nergal. Once you defeat Nergal, you go to the second half. We won't really explain what the story is there. We'll get there when the story gets there. But you'll get in there, and you'll fight the final boss in this room here. And that's really all there is to it. There will be some spawns. Yeah, and then there's just spawns and stuff that'll come in. It's kind of scary, not gonna lie. It's the final chapter, though. Like, we made it. Like, we made it to the final chapter. Can you believe it, guys? I'm just gonna give you guys a quick read on that one if you want to read that one. In the top corner there. All right. With that being said, there's not much else to actually look at on the map. So we're just gonna switch over to this one, I think. I'm gonna step over a little bit. Because I want to be on camera. Can I just turn this just a little bit, just a tinge? Oh, too far. Can I zoom in a little bit, maybe? Is that better? Oh my god, I just had it. Lock that back in. All right, I'm recording this late at night, which is, well, not that late. It's 8 p.m. It is January 4th, 2021. And in fact, not only is it January 4th, and what a great time to finish a Fire Emblem game, am I right, everyone? What's important is that I'm turning 30 in 2 days. On January 6th, I turned 30 goddamn years old, and here I am, still playing Fire Emblem 7 for the Game Boy Advance. One of my favorite games of all time. So anyway, we're going to talk about units we need to bring. I forgot that they forced you to bring Nils. I knew they were going to force us to bring Athos, but that's 5 out of 12, so we only get 7 units left to bring. We had a goal here. The goal was to use both assassins. Wanted to use Carla. Don't know if we're actually going to end up using our healers that we've been using. Florina, I'm sorry you didn't really make it all the way, but I mean, look at this. Let's take a look at her stats. You know, they're not horrible for an unclassed unit. The key was we're going to use Isadora and Wrath. And if we're not bringing Florina, I want Carla and Bart to finish that B rank support at least, so they can work on that. As you can see, we're forced to bring Eliwood and Lynn. So because of that, I want to make sure I class them up at least. She's holding a body ring this entire time. Anyway. Do I have room for one more unit? Yeah, I do. Do I bring Will? No, I wanted to bring both assassins, too. I wanted to bring both of my assassins to the final mech. Because I have to bring Isadora. Because I want to bring my Dark Affinity people. Right? And who's the other Dark Affinity person? It's Carla, Wrath, and Isadora. So we wanted to bring Carla, Wrath, and Isadora. And then I'm going to bring Legault, because Legault is going to marry Isadora. And we're going to bring Matthew, because Matthew is getting an A rank with Hector. Bart's getting the A rank with Carla. So if there's one unit we probably weren't going to bring, it's Farina, who didn't hit level cap, which I thought was kind of interesting. She was just going to get a C rank support. She capped 2 of her stats. She could get 1 more level and maybe cap her speed. But damn, great stats. Will not bring her though in the end. I think that is just how it is. We have all our dark supports. So I wanted to bring... Do I want to bring a healer? Do I want to bring... So Bart, Carla, Matthew, Hector, Isadora, and Legault. Wrath doesn't have anyone to... Well, Wrath can hang out with Lynn if he wants. Wrath can get to B rank with Lynn if he wants to. In this map. Because we could bring Will, just because Will and Wrath work together. We also have Lucius and Sarah, but we're not going to bring both of them. Kent, we haven't really used in a while. Wallace, again, we never got their supports. But again, when I make the final save at the end, I'll save on a different chapter, and we can replay this chapter to get different... to get the last few support conversations, depending on the way we play it. But alright, I think... Yeah, so do I have something for every weapon type? She can get S rank and axes, but although we have him for S rank and axes. We don't have anyone to use some of the magic spells, per se. Because we'll have A rank swords for sure. And definitely A rank bows. Or S rank, sorry. We have S rank axes. We don't have S rank lances here. We haven't managed to bring S rank lances. So I would have to switch Isadora if I wanted to do that into only using lances. But it doesn't really matter. Oh, no. Well, we had Farina. Farina could have used the S rank lance if we got there. It really comes down to who the last person is. If we bring Will helps with... Will's only level 6. We'll bring Farina so we have someone to use the legendary lance. Alright, then we're going to do trades. First and foremost, notably Athos is holding all of these, so you're just going to give them all to the people. Lynn's going to take that soul caddy. We're going to take that body ring and just give it. He came with 4 blaze, which is good. Oriola is S rank light magic, so we could trade that to Lucius if we want to. Like, oh wow. But no, I won't bother with it. Not because I don't want to, but again, we could replay this chapter in a whole bunch of different ways if I just change some things up like that. Can you even use Four Blaze? No. Four Blaze is Athos's thing. Four Blaze is his. You'll see it says it's his. He gets to use Four Blaze. The Durandal goes to Elliewood. Okay. Transfer, you're gonna take that Luna that was in there because you're the only person who can actually use it. Who has decent magic behind it. Take that Thunder while we're here. We're just trying to get rid of these last few things you have. Notably, Merlinus will not come with us, so he doesn't need that lightning. I don't know why I gave it to him. It was just so he could have something else, I guess. Sell off the things we don't really need. You can keep the rest of that. Take a better axe if you have a better killer axe. Don't want you to have that hand axe. Hammer might come in handy. The halberd might come in handy. Because I just know that there's a general that comes up that we have to hit really hard. I'm trying to remember if that's what we want. Do we want a hammer to be able to do that? I'm not sure. You have a better bow? Can't even use a silver bow yet. Take an iron bow so you have something with tons of uses on it. Give that silver axe back and take yourself a fresh one. Give the sword reaver, because I don't really care too much about the sword reaver. I'd rather what's his name holding that? And then take a steel axe, yeah. I'd rather Hector have the sword reaver, just so he has something to deal with swords. He also needs a sword for himself. And give the fortify, because Athos will definitely take the fortify, because he can use it. We'll drop the thunder, because we don't actually need it. He'll just use Four Blaze and Aureola and stuff. Elliewood's got full items. Although I would like him to trade to Farina. Farina needs better items. I'm using Farina just so I can get the legendary weapon. Or actually use it, rather. Take a better javelin. And give a better sword. Can you trade for a better sword? Like, everyone down here isn't coming, so... I'll definitely take that Killer Lance. I'll take that Delphi Shield. And then Farina's going to trade the Iron Rune, not that it really matters, to Isadora, I guess. And Fimbulvitter, which is an anima magic. I guess we'll also go to you. Because he doesn't need the rest of it, but if he ends up killing the guy who's got Gespensed, I don't know. It's a tough call. Isadora needs better stuff. Would like if she could get to S rank axes, honestly. So I want to try to get her to use axes. Does she want range as well? Yeah, she has a hand axe. She has range. The silver lance is going to break. Take the silver sword. You're going to be a sword person. Till the end. You're going to sell that killer bow. Can you take a better sword? Can you trade for a better sword? What is your sword? D? C? Okay, so that's not bad. So we can see what other... I don't know what I have. Or, oh, Flux. 3 uses on it. Not using Jafar. Although there was a part of me that wanted to try to figure out how to bring all the assassins, but there's no way. There's no way. What else is that? No. Because you can use the steel sword, but that's it. I was hoping for a killing edge. But that's okay. Matthew, can you trade that killer lance over to her? So you can still hold the silver sword. Legault can still hold the silver sword. Can Legault take an iron sword as well? How did their stats end up comparing? Because now they actually are the same level. They're both level 11. They almost have the same experience. As you can see, Matthew ended up being faster. They have... Legault has 1 skill higher. Their strength and 1 strength. Luck-wise, Matthew actually fell behind in luck. Legault is still ahead on the defenses. Yeah, Legault's better still across the board. But Matthew's still doing okay. Like, his stats are comparable. So they're going to be the ones we're using a lot of. Is there any other items? That warp staff might actually be huge. I'm just realizing that. You put the warp over the Fimbulvitter. I don't know if I need the restore stuff, but I feel like I might. But I want him to keep his Aureola, because he might need that. Because he might need that. Trade to Nils, things that we might need. Yeah. Zathos only has Fortify and Warp. Eliwood's going to hold on to. He's going to trade for a Mend that Lucius is holding, just so that he can trade it. It's actually the only reason why. It's just so he can trade for it. You definitely don't need that member card anymore. That's taking up space. Oh, Body Ring. I want Matthew to use it. I don't know why. I just want Matthew to use it. Just because he's using that Silver Blade. I don't know why. I just kind of want him to use it. We don't really need the lockpicks either. All the doors will open on their own, so there's no real reason to keep them. So we're just gonna make some space, 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 make some space. Rather you have the ring sword actually. We're just running low on items. That's the other problem. But we made it to the end of the game. This is kind of what happens. This is late game Fire Emblem, especially this game since they spread everything out so well. Yeah, we have Athos with a Fortify. We have Eliwood holding a Mend so he can get a Mend if he has to. Just for fun, we're going to have Florina class up because we've been meaning to do this. Holy crap, she's a Falcon Knight. Hey, do you remember when Fiora died? Do you remember when Fiora died? Anyway, I was really close to the camera there, my bad. And I'm standing really weird again. I don't know why. Because I'm so used to recording in a basement for such a long time. Sorry. I started standing really wide stance to try to just lower myself just enough to be on camera, but now I finally have a camera with such a wide lens I don't have to stand so far away from it. And I don't have to crouch down to be kept on camera. I just wanted to class up Farina just so we could have her classed up for the post-game. Would have been better if we had Fiora, but that's okay. I'm happy with most people's items. Now the problem is because we can't check map, we can't actually plan where everyone's gonna sit. So let's check our fortune. Whose affinity you want to read? Carla. Oh, it just tells you who they can talk to. Oh, weird. Oh, that's weird. Okay. Oh, let's see what my tactician rating is. These are the rating and data for the tactician. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 stars. I can give that. Rank. Oh, horrible on funds. Horrible on tactics. Great experience. Great combat. Not the best survival either. Wonder who died. Anyway, let us... Lord Eliwood, Lord Hector. Linus, thank you for everything. You're made of sterner stuff than I'd imagined. Thought you'd fled by now. I thought as much. You're not taking me with you. Oh. That's disgusting. Cry if you must, but do something about that runny nose. What are we supposed to do? You can't fight, so we can't afford to take you with us. Take this and return to Fargus' ship. What's this, may I ask? A letter of introduction. Take this to Ostia, and you'll be able to do good business there. Of course, if we fail in our mission, it's just a worthless slip of paper. But I must protest. For the rest of my days, I've vowed in my heart to continue serving you both. Please, oh, please do not abandon me. Merlinus, go get on the boat and pray for our safe return. Please, have faith in us. Wait for us. I understand. Until the end of time, my lord, I will wait for you until the end of time. Please come back safely, please. Yeah, okay. We're going. Bye. We'll be back. Oh, Lord Eliwood. Oh, my. Oops. Whoa. So as you can see, again, we didn't get to choose the layout, but... Uh-oh. I'm gonna get off screen for this one. Nergal!
Ha! You're here. But you're too late. The gate is already opened. I will claim the mighty quintessence of dragons. I will become stronger and move ever closer to perfection.
You're through here. You've sacrificed people like they were nothing but things. What does power mean if it comes at such a cost?
I am who I am. The pain of others I do not feel. The sorrow of others does not touch me. Death feeds me. Death pleases me. I am the essence I consume. You fools will become corpses here because I wish it to be. Rise and come forth, my servants.
Whoa, that's Ursula and Germ and Linus and Uhai. And remember, Laus, Marquess Lausy. Remember him?
You seem impressed with my work. Or perhaps it's just that you've seen a familiar face.
Marquess Lausy and the Black Fang Knaves. What have you done, Nergal?
These morphs you see before you,
I've given them the abilities and appearances of the people whose essences I used to craft them. Do you understand? I have power. The power to perform miracles.
Oh, good time for a typo.
Oh, yes, Hector. Your brother, Uther, the Marquess of Ostia. He's dead, is he not? How? If you would like, I could make a morph of your brother. It would be well suited for a fragile human such as you. Perhaps a heartless puppet could ease the longing in your soul.
Shut up. A heartless puppet? What? That's you, monster.
What? To gain power, you think of no one but yourself. You are devoid of emotion, unable to feel pain or suffering. You are the puppet, Nergal.
Your weakness runs deep in you. You could never understand. The concepts of good and evil are devoid of any meaning, any value. These ideas prevent humans from liberating their own strengths. Such foolishness. The ultimate foolishness of the human race. Nergal, after all these years, you have not stopped to reconsider your ideas at all.
The same is true of you, Athos.
You must see the truth of it. All living creatures take energy from somewhere. We all use it to create, to change it to something better. The knowledge of Arcadia has shown us the road to the ultimate transformation, and yet you will not take that road. Why do you reject the obvious? I'm not opposed to the quest for power, for greater knowledge. However, that quest must be driven from within to fuel your quest. With the stolen lives of others, this brings not wisdom, but abomination. I still remember. Those words are unchanged from when you first said them ages back, when you and the dragons conspired to bury me. Look at this wound! The wound I took from your magic! It was a mistake. The only person who understood the man I thought my truest friend. It was a mistake to try and destroy me. It confirmed some things for me. That trust brings betrayal. That friends bring weakness.
You're beyond help, you craven fool. Do you even have any idea how Greybeard felt? What it must have meant to cut down a former friend? Are you telling me that you don't get it?
Hector,
what happened in the past? What reasons drive you? None of these matter. I have no compassion or pity for you whatsoever. The crimes you've committed are unforgivable. I care not for your excuses. Prepare yourself, Nergal. With these hands I shall end your crimes today. I know, I could have really yelled for that one, but I didn't.
Interesting. Let us put your skills to the test. Assuming, of course, that you can get past my morphs first.
Oh, they disappeared all. This is my fight. Stand back, everyone. Don't be stupid. We're fighting too, Hector. And then the camera. We're not just going to leave you alone, Hector. I'm with you. Before, now, and from here on, too. Good job, Bret Hart. You guys. Don't forget about me, Lord Hector. And Ninian. I'm sure she's here as well. Nils. Oh, Beepo. You too? Yeah, I'm here. Whoa, I'm burning up. I've lived long enough. I've no regrets. Let me handle this. There's much I can do. Hey, there's no doubt we'll win. Just don't forget my bonus. My pride shall not be broken. My strength holds true. For those whose reasoning is bent,
I will straighten it with my bow. My, oh my, fools aplenty. That includes me too. Everyone, here we go. Am I short a unit? Did I not bring a unit? Did I not? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. It's because this door always opens first and it's got Uhai inside with capped skill, level 20, and he has they all have legendary weapons. This is the Rheinfletch. It has Brave Bow built into it. What's important is that if you can run all the way around, you can actually block him. But we're just going to try to kill him outright. We're just going to make a restore point right at the beginning because we're probably going to need a few restore points to beat this chapter. It's going to take a bit. Silver Sword on this dude. You can try to take him out. I would love... Can you get in there? Oh, you can't, eh? Oh, so it's only the Go and the other one who can even get there. But we do have the power to dance, and that's very useful, actually. Because with the power to dance, we also have the longbow here. So we can shoot him for 10 with that. Are my animations turned on? Because we really want to have the animations turned on for a bit here. Let me just make sure the Athos is turned on. We'll make sure everyone's turned on when we do it to that, just not Athos. Yeah, these were all people I was planning on bringing. Carla's going to get the 2. Farina gets 1. Yeah, okay. Sweet. Here we go. So we have to remember we also have nils. So what I want to do first, and what I'm worried about most, is getting these guys dead. Oh, I didn't give them ranged attack. I don't know what I want to do with Matthew. And I meant to give Hector a hand axe, and I didn't. Hang on. Oops. I did save before I started, so I mean, it should be pretty easy to just be like, restart, hit the start button a bunch of times, trade, make sure Hector takes himself a hand axe this time. And now we can save. And hopefully I didn't change anything. Although, if we want to change the layout, I think it just matters where everyone is on this. So what I'm going to do is, you turn off the Go for a sec, and then you come out and you pick units. Oh, that's how you move them around. So now Wrath is there. So then if you take, I want Isidore and Farina to be far to the bottom. And we want the Go nearby. I'll just do it like this. It's whatever. I'm not trying to think about that too much. But you'll notice that this will change our layout. So yeah, it's just based on wherever your people were on the last screen. That's more helpful than whatever the strategy guide was teaching us. Hector's fast. Let's have Matthew stand next to him so they can be friends. And then finish that. 3 damage. You don't hit twice, though. But if Eliwood were to throw his javelin, he would do 5 damage once. Not enough. So I'm just going to have Bart get the kill, I guess. I didn't turn animations on yet because I didn't set the thing yet. Okay, and Eliwood and Lena are on 1. Athos is on 2. Everyone else is on 2. I just like having nils turned off. Now I'm trying to figure out who I want to actually get in there. It might make more sense to do that. The Go can't get there now. Aw, shoot. Haven't seen him attack yet. You can do a ton of damage. He won't double, but he'll do a whopping... How much damage there? 28? Is that 28? 8 minus... Or 6. 26 out of 59? That's not enough damage. Does anything do more damage? Oriola does 1 more damage. Oh, I was hoping we would get close. We would get close to the kill. We have a Brave Axe there that will double, but each one only does 7. Killer Lance again, 7. I'm just going to try it. Oh, we got 1 hit. That's good. Oh, we got 1. We got 1 hit. Oh, yeah. We got 1 hit, yeah. Wow, that gave her the S rank axes.
Okay. Anyway. Athos come in. Oriola. Again, don't... Hang on. This doesn't... None of this is working, man. None of this is working. Hang on. Let me change my layout again, because I gotta get Lego closer. Pick units. Let's move Lego. And put him there. I want Lego to be there. Yeah, let's just start from there. Skip all of that. Wish we had the green background. So as you can see, now Lego is here. So we can run right around, which is what I want. I want him to be able to run right around. So again, same thing here. Hand axe on this guy. Gets the 2 hits. Matthew stands next to him. Bart comes in to clean it up. Iron bow. Dead. Good. Now make sure animations are turned on again. I'm going to create a restore point here. Alright. Okay. So I can get Athos close by doing that. I do want Athos to be in on this, because Athos makes a lot of the fights easier. That's good damage, too. Okay. Create another restore point here. It's a great Fire Embleming right now. I know. I haven't even done the first turn yet. I don't know how long this episode has been. I'm just going to record until I beat it. Honestly, that was my plan. You longbow that guy. Hey, you're both nomads. That's cool. Nice shot. Get the crit, Farina. There it is. Doesn't kill. Very noticeably, doesn't kill. So your items are full right now. So because your items are full, you have room? No, you don't have room. None of you have room. Why did I not give any of you room? Carla has room. So Carla's going to trade with him just to take the warp off his hands for now. Could use the warp as well to maybe do something. Let's take a look at a great animation here. This is one of the better ones. You don't have the Delphi shield, do you? You do. Okay, sweet. Perfect. We're just going to use Oriola on this just to watch it happen. Shit, dude. Did you feel it? Hey, his face got some color again. Wow. There we go. Get the Rhine fleck. Fixing my mic, sorry. Alright. Okay, so that's that one dealt with. We're gonna have... I believe this one opens next. Is it this one or the top corner? I can't remember, actually. I just changed my RNG. It's whatever. Oh, they can talk. Cool. Elliewood, wait! What is it, Linus? Is it true what Nergal said? You mean about Lord Uther? He said he's dead. Wait, did you know Elliewood? Hector has been acting a little strange, so I forced Osmond to tell me. It was the same illness that took his father. The sickness came on suddenly. Sorry. It took less than a year for the disease to spread. So when we met him at Castle Ostia, he was dying. Yet he didn't want Hector or us to know. He pushed himself too far. I'm sure he was told he shouldn't be moving about. Hector, when did he... Only recently. He figured it out when he saw Lord Uther wasn't at the castle. He pressed Osmond to tell him. After that, so as not to distract us, Hector pretended that nothing was amiss. That's Linus. Okay, good. Anyway, you two are going to keep staying next to each other because I want you to get supports. Oh, that guy's a longbow. Scary. Very scary. Was top corner. I was right about that. So now is going to be that situation where we're going to maybe do... We can get a decent dance off here, actually. But I don't think anyone can get there. even if they get danced really far. So I'm thinking of doing... Because Bart's gonna... Can I get Bart up there to get danced? I think Bart's gonna be my first best bet. I'm gonna create the restore point now before I mess it up. Got past Uhai. Again, we had to use Athos. Another good play we could make is if we had either Lucius or Sarah, and then you could warp Athos around, and that's kind of cool. But it's not quite what we want. So theoretically, if we all stand like this, I think we're actually kind of safe. Believe it or not. I think we're going to actually be kind of safe if we do that. Meanwhile, this side of the map, I needed to have Bart and Carla standing next to each other. And they're not standing next to each other right now. Weird. Anyway, you guys got to get ready to fight down here on this side. What I wanted was you two guys to go in there and help with this fight, but Athos needs to come out for sure. Can he just trade? Yeah, Farina's going to get out of there too. I believe it's the bottom one that's going to go next. So you're going to trade there, take that Rhine flesh off him, attack with your steel sword just to watch some steel sorting. Wow, they get the boss music. Remember this old boss music they used to play when it was just like Bazba the Beast, Bata the Beast or something, whatever his name was. Remember that guy? Anyway. I need Carla nearby. Because I'm actually literally just going to do this. I'm just going to trade for the warp back. And then I'm not going to use it yet because there's no one to really warp. I wanted to see if Lynn could get that. No, Lynn cannot get that. And I would get that. 5 damage once. Nope, none of you can. Okay, you guys are just going to keep your distance. Do you get doubled though? No, he's only going to hit you for 14 once. So if you just trade him to his longbow, so he has it, and then you take a step back, he will shoot you, but it's whatever. If you have the iron bow, no, I'm not going to do that. Just stand next to Eliwood. Work on getting your support, you two. So here's the first guy. Oh, but Kenneth moves first. I thought Kenneth was going to move after. Oh. So that's loose. That's the super powerful light magic. Luckily, that was a good fight, Isadora. Problem is now she's the target. So now they're definitely going to go for her first. So this last guy's going to come down. A 43% chance. Oh! Isadora, let's go! She followed up with the crit too, man. It was awesome, dude. Gets the guest pence. We have nobody who can use that, actually. So I'm actually just going to drop it, which is really sad. Because I have no one who can use it. I mean, Athos can use it, but I don't want to do that, right? Like, that's a waste. Ow. Don't pick on Eliwood. Why would you pick on Eliwood right now? 26% chance to hit with this bolting right now. What? Why? Why? What are the goddamn odds? Why am I not surprised? Okay, so now what might be better is to actually just force our way in there. Because he's only got a 45% hit chance on that? Like, that's not that bad. Nice dodge, nice dodge. Get the crit, please. Oh, I was hoping for that crit. This will lower the amount of dudes who are attacking. So if we just run there, throw the hand axe at that guy. That gets the kill on that one. Now, I'm still not sure what's going to happen on the enemy turn, though. I'm concerned. I'm not going to lie. Concerned about what might happen. But, so that changes things. So because I've done that, I can do some interesting trades here. Okay. If I have Farina, who would I warp? If I was to warp somebody, I could warp Matthew all the way up, but what's the point of that? We took those two guys to take down that person. If I was to send anybody, I don't even know who I would send. Okay, well, you're going to trade with Carla for that warp back. And then you are going to warp... How far can we warp Carla? We could warp her all the way up here. and then have her be part of that fight. So let's do it. Which I shouldn't have done yet, actually, because I needed the rind flesh onto the other guy. Whatever, let's just say you came up here and you started fighting. You would still double, which only do 12 damage each time. So now we're hoping for the crit, right? Now we're really hoping for that crit. Because 12 damage times 3 is 36, double is 48, it's not enough. Let me load that restore point there. Because that was definitely not what I wanted. What if we sent you in like this with that Brave Axe? Because now you're going to do 17 twice. And I hope you miss one. I was hoping for a crit. I was hoping for a crit, really. She's going to get hit by that. Yeah, she is going to get hit by that. Let's not do that. Let's not do that. Let's not do that. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Because he can get in there. That's the thing. Can I just change my RNG just like a couple of 1, 2, 3, 4? Just to see where I end up now. I just want to get a crit on one of these. There it is. That just one-shots that guy. That changes a lot about what was happening. And he gets the level up. Good job, Lego. Level 12. I'll take it. So you two haven't moved yet, so you two are going to have to come back down as well. So then we can have Isadora run in. If we wanted Isadora to fight with this, we're going to create a restore point just because we got that crit there too, which is useful. Okay, if I use the thing on him, chances are you're not going to get hit. And you just need one of these to crit. She still got hit by it, and it killed her instantly. Good thing I didn't stay with that one, right? Whereas you could run all the way in and Brave Axe instead, which would again only do 18, 18, 36. Surprisingly, leaves him with 1. They did that on purpose. So you can go Killer Lance to do enough damage if you get the crit. You do get it. So I'll keep it like this for now. Her and Lego can get their A rank later. There's no rush on all of it. Don't believe Nergal moves whenever we get to Nergal. Gets pensed. Again, don't need it. So you just drop it. So now what we do is we have to... Again, we gotta get these people out of here. Just do that. Just do this fight again. And then hope for that 10% crit. Didn't get it, but that's okay. What we can do now is you're going to move here. You're going to trade for the warp. Who needs heals? Somebody need like a tiny heal or something? Oh, he needs the paper cut. Then it should be okay. They should all be dealt with now, actually. So, should be... Right. Now, if I was to dance somebody, I would like if we could kill that dude that's in there. So what if we just do this play here? We'll just give it to Wrath. Or we can run Wrath all the way over. And then we can have Eliwood going with the Durandal. We can watch him do the Durandal attack, because this animation's kind of insane. So, let's watch it. Look at that new sword. Whoa. Oh! It's huge, dude. And he did that little spinning flip when he brought it back. Dude, that was insane, dude. That was it. That was it. There's no level up, surprisingly. Okay, y'all just stand there, I guess. So he's going to go for that ellipsis. Only does 31. Hopefully it misses. Yeah! Nice miss. Good job. Nice dodge, Isadora. I appreciate that. I really appreciate that. And this door opens. This is the door with Brenden Reed. I thought it was going to be the other door, but this is the one with Brenden. Brenden only has that, so you can actually get him with range. Very useful to know. Notably, you can't get far enough to help anybody. That is not good, actually. I want you two to stand next to each other. Okay, again, create a restore point. We do have some decent options from here. This guy doesn't have a sword reaver, right? He has a bow, though, so we gotta be careful of that one. You go in, silver sword, 12 damage again twice. Don't die on the clapback. Hoping for a crit. Another good dodge. No crit, so that's okay. can't get crit. If you go there and you Brave Axe, you would do 12 twice when you get the kill. Oh no, you would do enough. You would definitely do enough with the Brave Axe because you would just keep attacking. So go for it. 1. And she goes again because it's a Brave Axe. Wow, these dodges. That was an 80% and you dodged it. What? Damn, dude. Okay. Damn, girl. Damn, girl. Alright. So my goal here to help deal with these guys is I'm just going to put Carla there holding out an iron sword. And around Bart standing here holding out his iron bow. I really can't remember where the spawns are coming next. So I'm just going to get you out of here. There's no point in wasting that fortify yet. Nobody needs heals, right? Everyone's at like full health, so... Alright. With only 12 people, man. This map's hard. So here he comes. It's Brenden Reed. Remember, we never even actually fought Brenden Reed. Yeah! 3 damage. Nice. Did a whopping 4 damage, Carla. Good job. That's all I wanted. Just fight him. Just fight Brenden Reed. So he's going to go for this. But again, Isidore didn't take any damage yet, so I'm going to take the damage now. Oh! Nice crit, Isidore. And Kenneth feels better. Remember Kenneth. Remember that was Pale Flower of Darkness? There's 2 different sides of the thing. And that's this. There's 2 different... Kenneth is here. Oh, great level up, Isidore. It's fantastic. Get the Lucci. Again, don't have anyone who can actually use it. I'm actually going to drop the Killer Lance now just because, I don't know, I might give it to Athos or something. Carla, so dodgy. Okay, so now those guys open. So this was, oh, there he is, Marquess Lausy, Darren himself. He's got the Rex Hosta. And then Bart over to here. Do they have range? No, he's got a lance. They both got axes. So I'm gonna run Bart over here now. Just to hold out a steel axe and just be ready for it. Carla's gonna stand. This is what I was considering bringing the hammer for, but didn't really need it in the end. I love Matthew could get the crit here. He does double though. Surprisingly has enough defense to actually survive the clap back too, which is good. But keep in mind he doesn't have range. Again, no range. So because he has no range, we can just use this new Rhine Fletch we just got, and let's watch him do it. Let's watch Wrath use it. It's a legendary Rhine Fletch. That was a great. It's good. It's really good. Does it give him stats when he holds it? No. Other legendary weapons do that. Like, let's have, yeah, because we'll have you come in with the Armads. We can watch the Armads fight once. Now, does that increase his stats? Yeah, see, that increases defense by 5. So the Armads does that. Eliwood's holding the Durandal. It gives him strength plus 5. She doesn't have the Soul Caddy right now, although she could run over to it. Equip the Soul Caddy. What happens if you attack with it? How does it go? 2 entire damage. But you can see hers gives her resistance plus 5. Which is why it kind of sucks. Can Matthew get this kill? 7 damage twice. Silver Sword would be 6 damage twice. It's not enough. Unfortunately. So let's watch the Armads just because we haven't seen the Armads attack yet. See, the axe looks a little bit different. Whoa! Love it. I got this giant axe. I'm glad that they gave the lords in this one new animations for their legendary weapons. I know we haven't seen the other thing yet, but we will in a moment. We don't need that silver axe anymore. I need to keep the Basilios. So we're going to give that to Isadora. And you're just going to silver sword this guy. Because that way you still stand next to Hector. I keep thinking I'm playing Switch Online too. I want to hit the triggers and do the rewind, but you know, you can't. If anyone was to help with that fight, it would be nobody. So then now, you guys just run back. And the ghost is next to you. Maybe I will use one Fortify now, just because it'll hit. Wow. So this map's programmed that no matter what animation you watch, just because it's supposed to be difficult, they play the boss music, even while you're using a Fortify. Which is weird. It's really weird. It's because he's holding the Aureola that gave him +5 reds as well. Yeah, everyone's at full health again. Everyone is at full health again. Everyone is at full health. 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 So here comes Darren. He's going to use that Rex Hosta against Bart, which is not going to end well for you. He didn't hit. Only 8 damage. 16 damage total. Not crazy, but... Stop picking on Matthew, man. Stop picking on Matthew. Oh, I missed the bottom one. Okay, I figured it was going to be the bottom one, actually. So nicely... So there's 2 people in here. There's Ursula. Remember her from when we had to save Zephiel. And Germ, who we remember because that was the map we did get. We gotta get somebody in there. That's the problem. You can just step back. I don't mind that. Oh, you don't even get anything for that. Okay, keep the silver axe equipped. I'm sure you'll be fine just standing there doing that. So we'll just roll with that. I do need to get you down here. Then we're gonna create a restore point now. Probably shouldn't make one now, so I won't, just because I put Farina in a bad spot. So I'm going to play through what I was going to do, and if I have to reset, I reset. This is what I wanted to see. So noticeably, Germ still has his rune sword from last time, but Ursula has the legendary magic Excalibur. So we got to be careful of this. But what I want to do to try and take him out is shoot him over the top. So let's shoot her over the top. So 44... Yeah, and you will double because you're 4 faster. Does a lot of damage, but Athos hasn't moved yet, so... Well, there it is. Just gets a crit on the first shot. Her health just disappeared. And that's where it's that feeling. That's why when I saw Marth's critical hit in Brawl, and and you see the health bar go down or whatever, you get the same vibe in this one. You get the exact same vibe in this one. You drop it. We don't need the Excalibur because we don't have anyone who can use it. So I'll just drop it. And then we'll take care of Germ right here. Killer Lance. He can't even hurt you, so. Just gotta get a crit on the second one, hopefully. Good job. Good job, good job, good job, good job. Good job, yeah. You did a really good freaking job. Yes, you did, yeah. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. You did great. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. You did great. Anyway, we gotta kill this guy over the top somehow. I do want to get that Basileos too. So let's do this trade. You can have my loose for the Basileos, and you're gonna throw that hand axe at that guy who won't die, but you're still going to do it anyway. Oh, you missed your 80% chance and get hit by the 44. I knew she was going to get hit by that. I knew she was going to get hit by that. That's the scary thing, is I knew she was going to get hit by that. The two stand next to each other. Hector's going to run over here, trade, give him the boosts over the warp, I guess. We didn't end up using the warp at all, actually. Haven't really ended up using the warp at all. We can always do the trade again. It's easy to fix that when the camera does that, at least. Because it's right here. It's standing right here in front of me now. So it's, like, again, I can touch the camera. It's immediately in front of me. I love this lens. Matthew's got to go stand next to Hector. He's all our friends. Can Elwood get the kill over the top? 5 damage. 5 entire damage. Wow. Guys, good job. Yeah, you guys can't really do much. So y'all just keep standing next to each other. Y'all just keep being friends. I don't know what he's gonna do. We're just gonna watch this fight again. Good job. Bart with the dodge hits the 8, hits another 8. Yeah, see, the Rex Host is pretty easy to deal with. Marquess Lausy, kind of lousy. Now, we do have to be careful because the next one is going to be Lloyd and Linus. And they are a tough one to deal with. No damage. Wow. Which means he doesn't heal because that's Nosferatu in there. So it doesn't even matter. Good job throwing that. I appreciate it. And there we go. Lloyd and Linus at the top. We recognize these boys. Lloyd, Linus, stats, friggin' through the roof yet again. You'll notice they have A ranks with each other. Very interesting thing. So it's important to kind of separate them because they do get the support boost. But he has the Regal Blade, which is the legendary sword. He's got the kind of the weapons he still had from last time. We worry about him first. Obviously. But noticeably, Linus is farther away, so we can actually just get Hector to fight him. And if Hector just holds that Sword Reaver, I think he'll be fine. He probably has the defense to survive whatever comes out of that. So I'm not too worried about that anymore. Who do I want to kill Germ? Germ's got 27 HP left. And send Isadora down, I guess. He's just in a bad spot, that's the problem. Okay, run here, dance. She's gonna need to come all the way up to help with this fight up here, I think. You two can stand there. Fermina and Hector. We needed to get Carla and Bart are still standing next to each other. Good. Isadora, can you get involved? You can hand axe. No. I have the Vasticules too, but that's a whopping 3 damage. Okay, we also have Wrath who can come flying in. You can shoot a longbow if you wanted to. Does no damage. But if you had enough, you can come all the way in and then use the Rhine Flack. It's 14 damage. Which a crit doesn't even kill the first one. I mean, if he gets 1 crit, he will. Didn't get the crit, but that's okay. Everything's fine. Noticeably, this guy has no HP left. So I would like if somebody could kill him. If Lynn were to go in the Soul Caddy, she would do whopping 9 damage. Does not kill. Evan goes in with the Durandal. Does whopping enough damage. Does a whopping enough. You could also just run in and hand axe close range to lower health. Just to lower this guy's health a little bit. Which is kind of what I'm going for on that one. Because then the Go can come stand next to and use the Rune Sword. I haven't used the Rune Sword in a while. We used it last chapter. Carla used it. Good job, Lego. Let's Lego. Okay, you guys just move away. So you're out of range. Matthew needs to also stand next to Hector, but he can't now. Who took the... Elliot still has it, I think. I don't know why I kept the loose. I don't know why I did, to be honest. Matthew, you are going to hold it now? No, because you're going to get the Regal Blade if I can. Do I have damage? Nothing noticeable. Nothing notable. Okay, well, let's kill this guy then. Let's get him dealt with. So, good job, Bart. With the Rex Hosta. I don't mind you holding it. Throw away the steel bow because it's about to break. Nathos can just stand nearby. We've already dealt with this. This map was actually released in Awakening too as a DLC map. Here we go, Lloyd. Regal Blade for 14 damage. Hector's animation is back to what it was. Nice dodge. Nice dodge. So now, as you can see, we've fished them out, which is more what we were going for. Good dodge. It was a good time to dodge that. Nice crit. Nice crit. I like it. Nice crit. Nice crit. Yeah, it's good. Yeah, it's good. Yeah. Throwing your axe at me. That was kind of cool, I guess. Whoa! And then a double. It's definitely going to double. Yep. Good job, Bart. I like it. I like it, Bart. It's good. That's what I want to see. I was going to put a shirt on too. I didn't even put a shirt on. I showered before I started recording, but I didn't end up putting a shirt on. It's weird. So he's holding a brave sword to start. So keep that in mind. That's the first important thing. And now we're definitely going to create a restore point. Because now we're almost done. We're almost done this first half of this map. He's really totally hand axe. He does not die. So let's just bait him out. I would like if we could get that Regal Blade. You can do a whopping 4 damage to him. So how do we hurt him first? That's the first question. So how do we hurt him like enough? If you get a crit, he doesn't die. You do not double. Chance of hitting, not very likely. If you get a crit, you do 27, which will knock him down to 7 HP. Whereas Matthew can only do 5 damage max. So, we gotta find a way to weaken him. Just a tinge. You Sword Reaver him again. Yeah, let's go for it. You can only take 15 from each hit. Now, as you can see, his stats have changed. He's doing 15 damage and an 11% chance to crit, and that's because he's getting the support bonus from standing next to Linus. Well, I'll take the strength. I'll take it. Yeah, it's definitely not low enough yet. So now we do have you who can Silver Bow for 15, and you definitely don't double. So we're going to create a restore point here. Making a lot, and now it's going to be hard to go back. There, I got the hit. That's all I wanted. So now Matthew can just get the kill and he'll get the Regal Blade, which is what I was going for. The question is, will he hit this? It's a 61% chance to do 4 damage. He did not get it. He's definitely going to get doubled back. No, he does not get doubled back. But we are going to still load that restore point. And we're going to do this again. Alright. I still want to get this kill. So can I just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? And then a silver sword. Because you don't need more than that. Stop. Stop it. Do not like this. Is it lucky number 6? Is that what we needed? We needed lucky number 6. And that also wasn't 5. Because I went with straight. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's an actual 5. So as you can see, it's gonna hit this time. Nope. I want Matthew to just get this kill because it's just easier if Matthew gets this kill. I'll even create a restore point here. Because he should be fine with where he is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Someone went with 6. Why did I go with 6? Because it's my favorite number. Remember when I said at the beginning of this that I'm turning 30 at the end of this in 2 days? There's something else I gotta say too, but I feel like I can save it for the end, because if I brought it up at the very beginning, I would have vented about it the whole time. And I don't really want to do that. So what I want to try and do is try and talk this crap through, is mention it, maybe during the credits. Anyway, so now we have to get in on Linus, who we can weaken first with something like 4 Blaze. Again, we have Luna, which will negate all of his res. So that will do exactly 30 damage, whereas Oriola only does 25, and Luce does 26. But Luce has a really high crit rate. So 26 crit would kill. We could just use Luna for 30. We can also hit him from a range too, because we have access to this Javelin, which will do 8 damage. We can also attack close range with a Silver Lance, which you only take 14 damage. You have a good chance of critting, so if you Killer Lance, you got a 47% chance. You still don't die, and you double now, so let's just do that. There's nothing to get out of him, so I'd rather just weaken him first. She needed the double crit to kill him. It's the Brave Sword for you, attacks twice. Yeah, we don't get the kill, but the nice thing is he's set up now for Athos to come in. Use a Luna just to weaken him a little bit. exactly 30 damage. And now we can have somebody just clean it up. It doesn't do enough damage, actually. Can we do 1 damage? No. Of course not. 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 If you could throw the hand out. Oh, you don't even hurt him. You don't even hurt him. You just have to use the killer bow then, just because it has to do 9 damage. The crit didn't matter, but we got it anyway. Linus happy. It's a good thing we left Germ alive, actually, because the final door to Nergal doesn't open until we kill Germ. So we can take some time here to just vibe for a minute. While Germ comes out to deal with us. Yep. We can even run him back a little bit. So what's his move? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You can stand right there if we really wanted to fight him. It would be funny if Wrath stood right there with his Rhine Flesh. If they really want to fight him, they will. So let's have all of the people who are potentially supporting standing next to each other. Hector's going to move up. Matthew's going to stand next to Hector. Farina's on the other side. Well, I was hoping Carla should have stood next to Farina as well. And then Athos is going to stand nearby. He's just going to stand there. And you can be the first one in, actually. Just going to use the most intense fortify you ever heard. It's a really intense fortify. It's intense. It's intense, tense. Anyway, let's have everyone stand next to each other. And you can even, you know what? You use Thor's Ire to give him higher crit. I don't know why. Let's see what happens. Runs all the way up. Does his thing. He's got a natural crit of 25. Well, a new crit of 25. Just get shot. Could have also moved 1 square farther. There we go. That opens. As you can see, there's only those guys there, and these guys spawn down here. So we've got a lot of problems, actually. We have a lot of things we got to deal with. Nergal's right there, and we actually can't get to him this turn. So we have to close the gap first. Noticeably, Berserk Stabs. That guy's got a Berserk, so we want him to die first. Understandably so. Okay, that's actually kind of useful. If you do that, we can run Wrath all the way up here to trade him the Rex Hosta for the longbow. Because I wanted to give that to Farina, which I could have done last turn, but whatever. Longbow that guy. Because he will just die. He will just die from that. I do not believe Nergal moves. Nergal news. I don't believe Nergal news, guys. I don't believe Nergal news. He's got the Irish Kigal. He's maxed out everything. He's just like Athos, just the dark version. Really crazy stats. He's a dark druid class. It says he moves, but I don't believe he does. I'm fairly certain about that. Just hold out your Luna. We haven't used it all run, literally. So you're going to stand next to Carla. Hector stands next to Farina. Matthew stands next to Hector. You two guys can stay back. The Go and Isadora are just going to run all the way in. Holding a hand axe, you holding the moon sword. We do have you who can dance somebody, but I don't want to risk it. Although you're only going to get attacked by that guy. So what would happen? What would happen? Let's say Ellerwood fights this guy. You die, because you only have 30 HP. So let's not do that. Oh, you two can talk. Hector, do you have a minute? It's about my brother, isn't it? Sorry, I didn't tell you. It's all right, I understood. You better than anyone. More importantly, have you settled things with Osmond? Don't talk to me about it. Hector, you're not angry with Osmond. When Lord Uther was in trouble, you weren't by his side. Blah blah blah. It's a whole conversation. You can play it yourself if you wanted to read it, or you can just read it online. It's no big deal. So these guys are gonna move up behind us. But as soon as Nergal dies, the chapter ends. So This first. Whoa, the crit! It's good. It's good. They're all gonna fight him, eh? We're all going for him. Maybe it's because that's their max range. No, because then they could have gone for the other guy. I'm surprised they're choosing him. Whoa! Whoa, another crit. Whoa! It's the first time we've really used dark magic since... Ooh, 29 damage. You're not going to get doubled. These Fimbulvitters are pretty heavy. A pretty heavy tome, actually. I was hoping for a crit on one of those, but that's okay. That's a perfect 3-hit kill. You have 39 HP. It's weird. Anyway. Okay, now it's time for us to get in and finish this. Matthew hasn't really killed anybody. Let's get Matthew in here to hit him. Silver sword. Silver. Good job, Matthew. Good job, Matthew. I am glad we're using him because we did use him a lot. We hit his level cap quite early, and I was quite proud of the fact that we got both him and the go to level cap. I think that was a really cool way to play. We're going to create the restore point, even though this is probably going to end here. It's probably going to be we could kill, because I'm not going to bother with grinding for experience or anything. There's no point. Can you get up to her? You can. So if you stand here, I'm going to turn off Athos for a sec. Because I don't want to watch this again. That was just to heal the go. Options, I can turn you back on now. You know me, I can turn on Athos. Okay, and then if the go were to go in with Silver Sword, he would not do any damage. If Isidore were to go in with that Basilios, does a whopping 9 damage, and that's it. And you take 41 back and die, because that is your max HP. So Farina has the res to survive things, and she doubles. So again, I'm going to create the restore point like officially now. This is kind of where we're going to be. We're going to see how this goes, because hopefully it's a crit. Oh, it's only 4 damage. For some reason I thought it was more than that. Music's really good. Didn't get the kill though, so we're not going to worry about that. Oh, you need to get the Rex Hosta. Who's holding it? Matthew can't... Oh, he's just short of A rank, of S rank. That's why. Who's holding the Rex Hosta though? Oh, you have it? No? Oh, you have it. Okay. So you run all the way up. You're going to trade Rex Hosta to her or the Iron Sword, I guess, because she hasn't really been using it. Now she can use the Rex Hosta, which will hopefully do a lot more damage. 15. And again, you definitely double. No more crit. Oh, you're only taking 26 damage from it too, which is still a 2-hit, but it's whatever. Let's watch this one now.
Be prepared. You are to witness the power that overwhelms all.
Down to 47. Health getting low. You could do like rescue strats and stuff if you wanted. I'm not that into it personally. Hector's got the Armons, but he can't make it. Isadora has the Basilios, but she is not doing much with it. So I'm actually just going to give it to Bart. I'm gonna have you guys all stand around. And if you use the Basilios, because he doesn't double you back, you're going to do 16 damage twice, which is pretty good. And a chance to crit in there. He has no chance to crit, so let's watch this. Boom! Get slapped. Get slapped with an axe and you're going to die. Here we go. We got music. We got final boss music as you battle them. Final music as you battle them. Final boss. Final music as you battle them. Take them down. Final battle. Take them down. Take it down. Oh, oh. That's how it goes. I know how that song goes. Don't you guys know how it goes? I know how it goes. Yeah, you guys can't even hurt me. can do one dance to somebody who will help the fight. Someone who will get the kill, preferably. Could give it to Athos. Could give it to Wrath. Wrath's been a good one. I'd love to give it to Isadora. Didn't really get a chance to. So Wrath's going to have the ghost stand next to you. I'm just going to take a quick check to see if there's any supports we didn't get. Not really. But because Wrath has been doing such a freaking good job, that does exactly 15 damage too, so we're just going to watch him shoot.
Why must I lose more power? I must be stronger. Why did I want power? Quintessence. Don't understand, but girl, not like this. I'll not die like this. With my last breath, tremble in despair.
He fades from existence. I'll take it. Strength and skill, I'll take it all day.
Nils, what is it? I don't know. Why am I crying?
Don't worry. You've been through a lot.
It's just relief. You've done well, haven't you?
Everything's okay. The world's been saved. And I know that Ninian is happy too.
What was that? What on earth? What happened? It can't be.
Love that art every time. Not that we haven't seen it before. It happened earlier, remember? 3 dragons came through the gate. I think that happened before, didn't it? Or 1 dragon came through or something.
Are those dragons?
Nergal's final warning.
This is what he meant. What a calamity. If dragons return to this world, the continent will be ash in less than a month.
I'll stop this. I'll show you. 3 entire Durgans.
So these are dragons. Look at the size of them. I've got a bad feeling about this. My legs are trembling just standing here. There are 3 of them. I don't know if we can do this. We need some kind of help. I'll do what I can.
I'll halt the dragons. Strike there. Whoa. Whoa, Athos. How is he taking those? And then there's fire. The world is burning.
Ugh, so powerful. Can they be stopped? Lord Athos, flee. The dragons are getting closer. If we can't stop them here, we are lost.
Well, where did the fire go? What? Whoa, who's that?
Bramimond.
Preparations took time. Okay. I require everyone's strength. Gather here the legendary power.
This light. What is this? Light, that's the name of the final chapter. Look, there.
Oh, that. Whoa! You think that could have been the overworld sprite kind of stuff?
Bring her back. Let the dragon girl's soul be restored. Ninian! Ninian!
Where are we? Where am I? Go with the exalted blood of dragons. Use that power to appease them.
It's not possible. Use my power in this world?
Do you not feel it? The power returning?
What? Yeah. I will try.
Slow motion. Whoa! That's the power of an ice dragon named Ninian. It was spoiled in Fire Emblem Heroes.
Sorry, this is not your fault. I'm sorry.
Love that string play there. Because like it goes high and also goes low at the same time. It's so good. No, no more. That last dragon stood up still.
Ninian! It's okay. She only fainted. Thank goodness, Ninian. One dragon still remains. Leave the girl to me. I shall tend to her.
Whoa.
Chosen ones, you must stop the final dragon. You must save us all.
Another phase, we're back. It's time to finish this. So, very often forget about this. There's druids here with sleep staves. So you keep an eye on all of their range. Oh, this guy's only got a bolting. So the dragon, I do not believe moves. Yeah, and in the strategy guide, there's like a safe zone map. Right there, it tells you what the safe zones are. Although it might be wrong because we're playing hard mode now. Just figured I'd show that to you. Let's look at. You know what? Strategy guide's closed. Strategy guide's officially closed. All right, we have to finish this guy. Now, this was partially why we brought Luna, because it negates all of his res. So, easiest way to do this is to bring somebody who uses Luna. If you've been using Canis on your run, Luna. Like, it's easy. Save this Luna until you get to this point in the game. We unfortunately never got to see Lyn use the Soul Caddy, so we're going to create a restore point right here, and we're just going to watch it happen. This is also going to be how we see the dragon. And we're going to watch Lyn die to it, because we haven't used Lyn enough. I want to see what the Soul Caddy looks like. She's not going to do any damage. She's going to die on the clapback. Let's just watch it. No, that's all it is. Just jumps in the air like that. Just a little flip, and then she dies. But that was cool. That was cool, wasn't it? That was really cool, guys. Wasn't it cool to watch that? We got to see the dragon up here and everything. That was cool. All right. So we got to take this guy out. We do still have Nils here. So we have Nils who can do a dance for somebody. Especially if we wanted somebody to shoot like the longbow. Doesn't do any damage. If Hector went in with the Armods because we've been using him, he will actually do 22 damage, take 40 on the clapback, and live. So that's not bad. So we'll do the 22 right now. I believe the dragon has 125 HP. So it's going to stay into the question mark for a while. We didn't get those last support conversations either, I just realized, and I meant to get them. What's this guy's range? It's also important to know that the dragon has 3 range. So, can we not get... Oh yeah, so it's this line right here next to the bolting guy's range. Just 4 squares out. So we're going to trade to him the mend over that loose, because we don't really need the loose anymore. And then just stay 3 squares. Oh wait, just kitty corner. Everybody kitty corner. But I wanted them to get their supports, believe it or not. That was the other thing I really wanted. Fortunately, I don't think we're going to get those last few supports. That's a shame. Try to get them. Now we get actual healing music. That's good. Feels nice to hear that again. Okay. If we were to go in with the Rhine Flesh, only does 5 damage twice, which would be 4 times. So 20 damage. Oh, he has 120 HP because he's down to 98 already. We do have the Basilicos, right? Like, doesn't do damage, bro. New Basilicos only does 5 damage. Okay, I'm not doing enough damage here, so we're gonna create restore. Load restore point. Oh, that was dangerous. Very dangerous. I know I've just warped all the way back to here, but it's just because I wanted to try this again. Let's try the Rhine Fletch to start this time. Hopefully, well, none of them are gonna be crits. Can't even get crits on this guy. Can't even get crits on the dragon, dude. I'll probably switch to a lapel mic instead of using this, actually. If I'm going to do the standing thing, I might switch to a lapel mic. I think that might be a little more interesting. I thought that said it attacked twice. I feel light to. Armods. Oh, good fight. Keep the Luna attached. Use the Fortify. Oh, so it's funny. It's just the Fortify. It's really interesting. Regular heals will do the heal thing, but you do the Fortify, it'll play the music of the last thing you did. Weird. The last thing you fought, rather. So, again, we're going to try to have these guys stand next to each other as best they can. I don't care about you guys as much, so I'm just going to have all of you guys stand here. You're going to get shot by a bolting, but you should be fine. I would assume you're going to be okay. Farina's going to stand next to Carla. You can dance somebody, but it doesn't really matter who. Oh, we could have used, like, Thor's Ire or something to help deal extra damage. So let's see what the dragon does. Targets Athos. Oh, because he has 40 HP on the dot. And he doesn't miss. Why does he do exactly 30 damage? Why does he do exactly 40 damage? I was expecting him to do exactly 40 damage. Forgot about that. Oh, shoot. Okay. So that changes things. So you went right there with the killer bow. You don't even kill him. We have the Rhinefletch. Okay, so we know... Okay, we're also going to turn off animations for a sec. I want to get through this turn at least. Still, it doesn't matter. It's the final boss. You still have to watch it. You just always do 40 damage no matter what. If that's the case, we can take advantage of that. Does it nullify it? Let me see. Because it probably, like, burns all it touches. There is no protection. It just does 40 damage. It has all those stats through the roof. So he always does 40 damage. So Matthew can get close. If he wants to. Though I don't think, even if he's holding the rune sword, will he do enough damage to survive or anything. Ow. Did we hit him with the thing? Oh, because it does say what his HP is. It's just... can't read it. So Durandal still does 10 damage. He's down to 88. Problem is you don't have any HP. Elwood. I'm gonna have Matthew run all the way up and just stand next to Hector. So I think that'd be cool, be useful. Anyway, and all of you just stay out of their range. Farina goes there with Carla standing next to, and Bart standing there. And I did turn off animations, so I can just do a fortify here. Get the heal. You know what? I don't mind about the sleep, so I'd rather fall asleep over here. So if something's gonna happen, might as well do that. Enemy turn. So like I said, the dragon doesn't move. He's gonna choose Matthew on this one, but again, it only does 40 damage. So it's actually not that bad. I don't believe this is gonna be too bad. We're almost done. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. We've made it to the end. Takes the big damage. And misses. Perfect. Trying to also farm those last few. Oh, please don't hit. Of course it does. Oh, jeez. Thought you guys would have been out of range. Basikilos for a whopping 5 damage. Nice. Carla can stand next to him to back him up, but that's about it. Farina can't do the support yet, and you guys can't do the support yet. So you're just going to lead with the Armads again. 23 damage will knock him down to 63. So we'll finally see his health, so long as this hits. Do remember this freaking me out a lot as a kid. Good old fire dragon. There we go. We can see his health. 65. Went down from 88 to 65. Good. And then we got a Rhine Flesh here, which will do another 5 and another 5, which will bring down to 55. We can also dance somebody. But then if we dance somebody, we won't get that extra damage. I don't mind if Athos dies, though. Because then we'll do another... He'll be down a little bit, then be down to 23. No, because I want... If that's the case, I'd rather Hector gets healed. So I'm trying to figure out how I do enough damage to win here. If that is what my play is. You could also just, like, stay alive a bit longer. And Rhine Fletch again. Love this music. It's nice and creepy and scary, and it's just good. It's just good, okay? I like this game. I like this game a lot. 5 damage. Shoots again. Another 5. So it's down to 55 damage now. Again, can dance somebody to swing for another good chunk of damage. Can also have Elliewood get involved to deal 10. But instead, I'm just going to do another Fortify. Keep working on your supports. It's going to go for Matthew again. Makes the most sense, but... That roar is so good. Just watching his mouth open. It's like a cat. It's a cat dragon. Comes back in, tries to shoot another bolting. Doesn't do anything. Tries to put Isadora to sleep. Wow. One might say that Isadora and the Go are sleeping together. I want them to get their A rank though, but they have not got it yet. I'm a little upset about that. I'm a little upset, guys. Where's the supports? Where's the supports, guys? Come on. Come on. Okay. Hector goes Armads again. 23 damage is going to now bring him down to 33. Or 32. Which is good. Down to 32. So now there's 2 ways we can get the winning kill here. You could dance Hector to knock him down, because you use Wrath to knock him down to 22 with the 10. 5 plus 5 is 10 damage, 22, and then the last 23 would come out of Hector with a dance from Nils. But I'm going to have a little bit more fun with this because I'm not getting the supports I wanted. So we're going to have some fun with how we end this, guys. Luna, here it is. Athos will die. Not yet. This cannot be where I'm meant to fall. Lord Athos! Do not worry about me. Fight on, brave warriors. And he's gone. And then the winning kill will go to... as long as he gets it. As long as he gets it. If he doesn't get it, he dies. So I'm going to create the restore point. Athos is dead. Again, we can restart the chapter, and I can get the supports later if I want to. But I'm ready to just finish this. So I'm just going to do this. I'm going to hopefully hit this Durandal, and this will be the end. Very fitting end, actually, for my level 2 Elliewood to kill the boss. Yeah! With the spin flip to... That's a dead dragon. At the sacrifice of Athos. So who are all the deaths on our run? Dorcas, Fiora, Carol, and Athos. I believe that's everyone who's died in this run. Elliewood, are you alright? Yes. Thanks to you, Hector. If it weren't for you, I wouldn't be here. I truly thank you. Ninny, I don't need your thanks. Friends help friends. Well done,
brave successor to Roland. It's finally over. Finally. Everything is... Greybeard! Looks like I've exhausted my strength. I'll die before you, friend. I may well follow you soon.
Oh, I didn't mean to skip that. Oh, shoot. Hang on. I pressed the B button on accident. My bad, guys. Let's watch this again. Wow. Did it again. Let me watch this thing again. I didn't mean to press B, but I pressed the B button and that skips like the scene. So I have to watch that again. Elliewood, are you alright? Yes. Thanks to you, Hector. If it weren't for you, I wouldn't be here. I truly thank you. Ninny, I don't need your thanks. Friends help friends, even though I didn't use you for a lot of this playthrough.
Well done, brave successor to Roland. It's finally over. Finally, everything is...
Greybeard!
Looks like I've exhausted my strength. I'll die before you, friend. I may well follow you soon. For now, I will sleep again. Elliewood, Hector, Lynn, I've lived a long, long time. But now, I'm done. Do not grieve. Soon, I will be with long-absent friends. I'll have no regrets.
Lord Athos!
No, my friends, my family, let me give you a parting gift. As I lay dying, I see many things. I see the future. Oh, why? Why is this not now? Neither Brememon nor I will be here to help a land in need.
What do you see?
An evil star rises and burn. All of Alib will be once again awash in blood. But do not fear. Once again, Lycia brings hope. Children of fire. Everything.
Lord Athos, even at the end, he thought of us.
Greybeard.
Look, both of you. Lord Athos, it's almost as though he's smiling. This world will once again be enveloped by darkness. But at the end, a saving light shall rise. Ninian! Lord Elliewood. Good to see you, Ninian. Lord Elliewood, I worried you. I wish to apologize. What? What do you mean? I was the cause for all of this. It was my weakness that invited this tragedy. Ninian? Here on Alib, we were nurtured for ages in the land of our birth. Even after humans invaded and drove us out. Not a day passed that I did not think of it. Memories of my mother and my father, of my home. I yearned to see it once again, our homeland. Those children, the fire dragons, they were like me. We knew that it was forbidden, and yet we answered Nergal's call and opened the gate. We didn't intend to stay long, just to see home one last time. But Nergal captured us, and it led to this. We humans, we took control of the continent like it was our right. We never considered who or what we drove away. Ninian, Nils, the blame for this was never yours alone. While we can claim ignorance, we still bear some responsibility. Lord Elliowood, do you truly believe that? I do. If my father were here, he would say the same thing. Let's work together and think about the future. If the entire continent were made a place where dragons and humans could live together, like the hidden city Lord Athos spoke of, Arcadia, what a wonderful world that would be. But that's certainly something that won't happen for a long, long time. So we can't stay here. The gate is still open. If it remains so, other dragons will certainly pass through. Before that happens, we must return to our world. We must regain our power and seal the gate from that side. Are you saying I'll never see you again? That can't be. Lord Elliowood, I am truly blessed that I have had the chance to meet you. Please, please, don't forget me. Ninian! Come, Nils. Let's go. We must return to our world. Lord Elliowood, Lord Hector, Lady Lynn, thank you. My opinion of humans has changed since meeting all of you. There are humans in the world we're returning to, too. Finding a way to live together may be hard, but we're going to try. Okay, good luck. I'll miss you. Take care, both of you. Thank you. Be well, everyone. There they go into the gate. Well, the sun... Whoa, daybreak! Beautiful, isn't it? The start of another day. Let's go home. To Lycia. So I'm going to save over this one, just so I can replay the final chapter if I want. One entire year later... Oh, Beepo. You made it. Come, relax. What? You came to say goodbye? I haven't seen you in so long. And you're leaving? Oh, you heard too. Now, that word of my brother's death has spread. The throne can't be left empty forever. Being the leader of all Lycia doesn't really suit me. My brother let me play around for quite a while. If I don't grow up soon, my brother won't be able to rest. The burdens Uther carried as Marquess Ostia. His feelings for the citizenry of Ostia and all of Lycia. I'll succeed him at everything. Easy to say, but I'm sure it's going to be different. I'm sure it's going to be difficult. Easy to say, but I'm sure it's going to be difficult. Are you leaving? Say, Beepo, do you remember Athos's final words? I sealed Armod's away, like it used to be, but I can still feel its power pulsing inside me. War is coming. Someday, a terrible war. When that day comes, I want you to upload it on YouTube, and everyone will like, comment, and subscribe for children like... I missed the text because he was talking about Beepo and I thought it was funny. We'll meet again. I'm sure of it. That was it. Surprisingly, you don't get the... Yeah, I didn't get the conversations where... I guess maybe it's only in Elliewood mode. Surprising. I figured maybe it's only in the Elliewood mode. You actually see the little thing where Elliewood's like, hey, look, here's my son, Roy. And then they're like... and then Hector's like, here's my daughter, Lilina. And you're like, whoa. And they keep talking about the sequel. So I'm surprised they didn't do that in this one. I'm surprised I didn't see much of that. But, hey, you know what? We've done it. I've made it to the end of the screen, I guess. But we've done it. Everyone, seriously. I can't believe it. We've made it to the end. I'm just gonna take the mic. I'm just gonna take the mic because this should just autoplay now, so I can just talk over this. So here's the crazy news, right? To start just at the very beginning of this. As of the day that I'm recording this, January 4th, 2021, I got fired from my job. Got let go. They used to it's going to lead to separation. All it was like I was just late for work a couple times, or like a few times, 4 times specifically in the past like 3 months or so. And they were just like, well, it's store policy. If you're late with 4 times within 90 days, you got we kept talking to you about it and you should have been on time, so you're fired. And I was like, okay. And it's dumb because I mean, I felt like I worked well at that job, and I'm complaining about it now, but look at all these turns we did. You can tell the ones with a lot of turns are the ones where I was grinding. Where's the big ones? There's a couple. There you go. 50 turns for Living Legends, 43 for Genesis, 54 for Crazed Beast, 65 on Night of Farewells, 48 on the Value of Life because I was grinding supports, 826. That's why my tactician rating's so low. Matthew, 169 battles, 60 wins, 4 losses. Matthew continued his service as a spy for House Ostia. The member of his beloved Layla lingers on in his heart. So sad. I'll get out of the way of this one. We'll go back to this screen, I guess. As we just read through these. But, yeah, he did, wow. Ostia, 210. Osman, 210. Sarah did good. They're going like in order of like best units or something. It's like Sarah did really well too. Damn. But yeah, so because I just got laid off from my job, so I mean, my life's going to be a little weird, but I think it's interesting that it ends up having to be on the same, I ended up being near the end of this at the same time. So it's kind of like, it's like I'm starting a new chapter in my life in more ways. And I was saying that at the beginning of this series, this was going to be like some new basic content idea. And I wanted to do this for a year because I know the day when I started, it was September 9th. That was supposed to be the day I started because that was the day I started Let's Playing years ago when I first was a Let's Player. Rebecca had 23 wins. It's not bad. Point is, there's no point with the story about me getting fired. It's just like, I got a lot going on now. Now I got to think a lot about this. Oh, there he is. That was Dorcas who died. I remember now. In Search of Truth. It was pretty early on, wasn't it? Bart did... Whoa. Almost got 200 wins, dude. Almost got 200 wins. But yeah, my point is, I'm going to have a lot going on. I've been thinking a lot about things that I've, like, it still hasn't even sunk in with me now, because it's like I had to work tomorrow, but now I don't have to. So I can now spend days getting these videos ready. I don't know if this is going to be my new career or anything, but I do have some time to like work on it a little bit, which I think is kind of cool. We did not use Urk at all. 2 fights and he won one of them. Nice. 1 and 1. Yeah. Priscilla, didn't use her in this run, so she didn't get a lot of uses. But yeah, so I just mean, honestly, I felt like I was fired for a dumb reason. I guess I was going to say, obviously, as we all know, of global happenings generally in the world right now. Did I say 2021? It's January 4th, 2022. Oh my god, I finally did the thing. I said that earlier. I might have said that at the beginning. Oh my god. Wow, Kent did really well too, and we didn't even use him that much. We actually had like a very interesting spread where we used people like a lot, and then as we got farther, we were like, never mind, we'll move on to somebody else, and then we switched again, and we went to somebody else. And I thought that was very interesting that we played it that way. We didn't use Sane. I have used Sane a good amount in the past, but yeah, my point is, it's, as we know with the global happenings going on, is as they still continued well into early of 2022. In fact, I'm sure we all know it got worse, you know. What was it? The moronic strain or something? Anyway, jokes aside. Sorry, that's how long I haven't touched anything for. But I wanted to, it's just because like there's so little staff there. And then they got really sticky about being like, well, sorry, you're not allowed to be late. And I'm like, yeah, but it's like, it's one thing to be late. It's another thing to no show. And it's only like, and it was funny, the last time I was late, which was like the nail in the coffin, which was on Christmas Eve. Like I worked on Christmas Eve, and you want to know what it was? It was traffic, and I was doing some last minute shopping, and I was only 10 minutes late for work. And I don't know, but they never understood. It was like, you can say traffic, and they're like, well, you should have left earlier. And you're just like, yeah, but it's Christmas Eve, man. Anyway. But it's like, it's Christmas Eve, and I was late by 10 minutes. And that was the most late I was out of the 4 lates or whatever that got me fired. That was the latest, was 11 minutes, technically. But still, it's like 11 minutes. And they're like, well, we've got to fire you, even though we're down. Look how good Fiora was doing, and she's dead. That's sad, dude. Lego, we didn't actually use him a lot, surprisingly, considering he got like 124 battles is a lot, but he didn't actually win a lot. He just managed to get all the way up to, oh, my battery's dying on my camera too. Perfect timing for that too. But the, what was it? Yeah. So anyway, so we're down staff because of, you know, global happenings and people being told they have to stay home for certain amounts of time, and they're running low on staff, and a lot of people don't like working there. Lots of people are going down to full-time. Isadora, 92 wins, like it. Wish we managed to get the marriage, so we didn't get to see like the special ending, because if she had married Lego would have been here too. If Lego got the A rank with her, and they would have had like a conversation. They would have had a different thing there. It's a shame I didn't get it, but I tried. Didn't use Heath. We used Heath a lot in my Elliewood run, which went better. I'm going to turn this off for a second, just switch to this while I talk. Wow, Wrath did really well too. 191, 101. It's pretty good. But yeah, so it's just like I'm kind of like, I'm not salty that I got fired, because it's kind of like, you guys are weird. Like, you guys are down staff, and you're going to make a big deal about, oh, geez, you're late sometimes. And I'm like, yeah, and I had reason for it every time. The other time was being like I didn't have my car. Because a few years ago I smashed the car that I did own. And that was mine. That wasn't my name and everything. And so I had to borrow my dad's car for a bit to help me get around. And he needed it for a bit too, so we're finding out Farina still did very good at replacing Fiora, which I'm pretty proud of. But yeah, and it was just like one of those things where I'm like, do you guys really want to fire me that badly? Like, that seriously? And it's like, well, it's policy. And it's like, yeah, but you need staff. Like, it's so weird. It's so weird. And it's just going to get worse. It's just going to get worse because now they're down another person. And I worked there for 4 years. Like, it's not like I was some new guy. Worked there for 4 years. Carol also died in Sands of Time. We didn't use him too much, but still. 12 wins. It's not bad. Didn't use Nino. But yeah, that was my little vent about that. In terms of YouTube and stuff, in terms of what I want to do with this is a very good like hobby doing it this way. And now I do have the free time to work on it, and I've decided, I'm glad I took the time to sit down and record this today. But just because I wanted to get this done. I wanted to finish this. I wanted to, show off this. We can do some extra content where I play through like the Link Arena a little bit, and I use the units that I've been training here. Use the units from like both of my runs to just kind of like battle each other and see what happens. I don't know. Kind of want to do that. They kept talking about the sequel and everything in this, and that's why I want to, I've never read Carla's. After the conflict, Carla became involved with a warrior she met. She died of an illness several years later. Well, that was boring. Renault, yeah, he died. We got him and he died. So, good for him. Athos died in a foreign land. Those who saw his face said that he seemed as though he had at last found true peace. Which is funny, because he died against the dragon, but sure. Linus opened a shop in Ostia. Wow. But yeah, so I'm just trying to think of what... And I do want to do FE6 as well. They were talking all about a war that's going to happen. That's the sequel, FE6, where you play as Roy and Lelina, who are Eliwood and Hector's kids, respectively. And arguably, a lot of the characters in the game, they kind of have loose canon parents that are from this game, which is why everyone was like, if they ever remake 7 and 6, like you got to do like what Awakening did, where you have like the kids in the... Or it's kind of going to be like FE4, where like you play through FE6, and then you'd play through FE7, then like your pairings or whatever would affect... Hector did really well. But then you would... Yeah, so you know what I'm saying. You know how I'm explaining. Then you could set it up so you could like pass down skills or something because it's a remake. Who knows? Beepo, that's me. The tactician vanished after the final battle. Byrne, Lycia, and Etruria all sought those famed skills, but none ever found the tactician. It's me. I'll show up again when I get to FE6. Castle Ostia. Oh, here we go. Is this the conversation? Oh, whoa. Old Hector. Thanks for coming, Eliwood. Hector. Long time no see. First time since my brother's funeral. 15 years now. So now jump another 15 years. Now we're watching this. And look at us. We've both grown older, haven't we? Uh-huh. Time certainly does speed right by. My father's disappearance. His death. The fight with Nergal. Those fire dragons. The memories are so vivid. It might have happened yesterday. Or, right before a bunch of credits played. Nergal. What a blackheart he was. I've had enough of battles like that. Is that your son over there? I've been wanting to introduce you, but there's been no chance. Roy, come here. Did you need something, father? Say hello to Marquess Ostia.
Yes, sir. A pleasure to meet you, Lord Hector. My name is Roy, and I'm going to be the protagonist in the sequel, in the prequel to this game.
Roy, is it? Nice to meet you, lad. Well, I guess that means I should introduce my daughter, then.
Lelina.
What? Are you being shy? You don't have to be nervous. This is your father's old friend and his son. Hello, Lelina. This is Roy. He's the same age as you.
Nice to meet you. Lelina, let's be friends. We can play over there.
It's okay. Go on. What a cute child. Good thing she took after her mother, whoever she is. Could have been Farina, but it wasn't that either. Could have been Farina, could have been Florina, and there's another one Hector can get, Sarah, I think. She looks just like me. What are you talking about? You're a sarcastic one, Marquess Lausy. Come on. Now you're the one putting on airs. Marcus Ferre. The only thing older about you is your appearance, my friend. I know he didn't say that, but it fits. Don't tell me you still behave like that, even now that you're the Marcus. I'm always on top of my duties as Marcus. But when I'm around you, I want to relax, so please. Hector. By the way, I heard that the King of Bern died. It was fairly sudden, too. I can't be certain, but according to one of our spies, he was killed in an assassination attempt on Prince Zephiel. The prince? I trust he was unharmed. It's a strange tale. At first, I'd heard that the prince was killed. And then, new information came 3 days later, saying that it was the king who had died. Do you remember Archsage Athos' prediction? Is something happening in Bern? I don't know. Meanwhile, outside.
Father, can I show Roy my pony?
Yes, go ahead. Be careful.
Okay.
That's a cute shot. I like that picture. For the sake of our children's futures, I'll stop anything that may happen. I'll sacrifice my life to make it so. Once again, Lycia brings hope. If that turns out to be wrong, no, it must happen. Meanwhile, in Bern, this picture always got me as a kid. This is always scary. This freaks me out. For what reason have you awakened a demon dragon? Who are you? That dragon. I remember that sent chills down my spine as a child. Hey, look at that picture. That picture's really good. That's the true ending. Hey, look at this. It's the true ending. We got it for doing all those guidance chapters. Whew! Pardon the mic peeking there. We did it. We friggin' did it. This is the end. Finn, dude. Finn. Only in Fire Emblem do they end their games with Finn like this. So this is the true ending. As you can see, it's actually Nergal over here with a dragon. What's supposed to be implied, and apparently the English localization does kind of a bad job of explaining it, but Nergal is Nils and Ninian's dad. He hooked up with this dragon named Aenir. If you remember that 19XX, they kind of talked about it a little bit. This was the picture that was on the wall that they were showing. This was the picture of Nergal and the dragon that was on the wall. They didn't really show it, but this was the picture. And yeah, I mean, that's why it's kind of like a crazy thing that if you could do parent stuff, and technically Roy's canon mom is Ninian, I think, or something, you can make Roy a descendant of Nergal. Anyway, that'd be weird. That being said, next time you hear from me, maybe we'll do that link arena stuff like I was describing. I don't know if I'll do the versus thing. I've seen some other channels do like versus in that kind of stuff with other YouTubers, but I don't know how to set that up. But it would be fun to try that. It would be fun to try that with some people. I'll have to contact the people who did it. Maybe they can get me in or help me figure out how to do it. But the point is, after that, we'll probably do FE6. I want to get a generic streaming setup in such a way that I can kind of record anything. I can kind of record any type of game and just kind of have fun with it, just kind of record stuff. Probably even working to start streaming. 2022, I'm looking for some new ideas, but also like just trying to have fun and relax with this in terms of finding a new job. I mean, I'll be doing the job hunt at the same time, but I do also want to take some time to work on this because now I'm going to have some time. It's kind of weird to think about that. I actually have time right now. So with that being said, thank you everyone seriously for watching. And if you've sat through all of this series, holy crap. But even if you just watched this episode or somehow you made it to the end of this or whatever it is, again, I don't know how long I've been going for. Maybe I'll edit it down a little bit, but fact of the matter is this was a lot of fun. I mean, FE7 is one of those games that I can play through time and time again. Most Fire Emblem games I can play through multiple times. And 7's definitely one of them. 7's a very quick play. People say it's really easy, but what I like is that by the end game, like I only had 2 uses left on that warp. I could have used it. Maybe you could have used warp to help a little bit, to help you get like your stronger units to the rooms they need to get to really quick. But it doesn't go crazy. It doesn't get crazy big. Whereas, especially in 6, by late game, everyone's like overpowered and you can get really crazy stats and you can warp people all over the map and the maps are huge in 6. So like warp's really useful in that one. Warp's really big in 5. 5 has like a crazy late game, but 7 doesn't have a crazy late game. 7 doesn't get crazy hard. And because of that, I feel like it is a great game for beginners. And I think it's a great game in the series. But I don't really have much else to say. I don't even know what else to say at this point. I've just had such a great time doing this. And for the few of you who were watching, because I didn't even like really announce this much, I just tweeted out the episodes as I put them out. I did this just as like a proof of concept. I just wanted to record it like this just to see how it would go. And heck, I mean, I did it. I played through the whole game. Kind of proud of that. And if I do start streaming and doing that more, I'm not against doing that either. So we'll see what happens. I'm going to be spending some time messing around with graphics, figuring out my plans and what I want to do. Maybe do some test streams or something. So follow me on Twitter at beyond_polygons and keep any updates up there. I'm thinking of maybe starting an Instagram just to kind of I want to find some sort of ways to make like just content that I want to make. And on Instagram, I actually just want to get my camera out and take interesting pictures of video game related stuff. But anyway, I'm rambling again. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you guys all later.